Guys, it's me, Risa. How you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope that this journey is going well for you and that you're staying focused. Of course, you know, I'm out for my walk, and when I go for my walk, that's when I do my best thinking. It's my me time, my Risa time, and I just love it. It's so good for me mentally, physically, even socially, because after I go for my walk, I love to reward myself with a nice iced coffee and sometimes a regular cup of tea, a hot coffee, a cold coffee, whatever it is. And then sometimes I meet up with people and enjoy other people's company, which is a lot of fun as well. And I like walking with other people, don't get me wrong, but I think it's important to always try to find some time every day for yourself, because we're the most important people in our lives. We have to take care of ourselves, right? You know I'm right. So, what are we going to be talking about today? We are going to talk about when we have to go out. Well, not when we have to go out, but when we're going to restaurants and we're trying to get back on track. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've been going out a lot. It's summertime right now. I don't know when you'll be watching this. It could be winter time. It could be any time of the year. Because it doesn't matter. All of those things, or things that I talk about, can happen at any time of year. Right? We always have different events in our lives, right? Different celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries. We celebrated our 25th anniversary this summer, and it's always a busy summer because it's my birthday, it's my daughter's birthday. We had a wedding, my niece had a baby, she bought a house, my other niece bought a house, there was the baby naming. There's so many things to celebrate, which is a good thing. Celebrations are just that, to have fun, to surround yourself with people that are happy, because there's enough stress and sadness in our lives. You know, we have to work, we have to clean, we have to shop. I'm not saying those are bad things, but you know what I mean. So it's a lot of fun to be able to get together with people. And that's my main idea for this topic, because again, we veer and then we try to get back on track, and then we veer and we try to get back on track. And some of you are amazing and don't veer as often as others, but you know, I've been on this for over 5 years. And I've had my ups and downs. Nobody is perfect, and it's not about being perfect. We don't have to be perfect. We have to live our lives. And you know, my favorite word is journey, because it is a journey. We're going to have things that maybe we don't always have. So I don't like to call it cheating. We're not cheating on anybody. We're having things and we're indulging sometimes, right? And when we feel that we can't, that's when we binge. So I think I've told you this before. A lot of times when I really want something, I ask my daughter or my husband, don't you want a piece of cake? Don't you want an ice cream? Because then I can have a few bites and share it with them. And I'm totally satisfied with that. But then there's times like now when I've eaten out a lot and I try to keep getting back on track. but we're always going out to celebrate different things. So what do you do? And that's what I've been thinking about. Yesterday, we went down to, it's called the Canadian National Exhibition. And I made sure that I brought fruit and snacks with me. So that's key. I made sure I had a really good meal before I left. That's key. I made sure that I exercised, and that's key. I also made sure that I had a lot of water, and that's key. Having these things and doing these things will help you. I'm not saying that you might indulge, right? But maybe you'll have less. Maybe you'll have half the amount. I walked around, no kidding, you can ask my husband, for a long time trying to think about what I could eat. I'm going to switch hands because my hand is getting tired. There we go. I have my backpack with me. Anyways, and he's thinking, like, he says to me, Risa, you don't come to the exhibition to eat healthy food. And I said to him, you know what? I'm going to find something. I usually go to a place called Pita Pit, which I really love. But I wanted something different. And I found this shawarma place that had chicken and salads. And they said that they could do a rice bowl for me with less rice, more salad and veggies, and the chicken. I think it came with, there was beef if you wanted, but I like the chicken. And so I asked for some hummus, and they had this really nice oil vinaigrette dressing. I asked for everything on the side, and I felt so proud of myself. And I went up to my husband and I go, see, I said, I can still have delicious food and enjoy myself, but eat healthier. Because there were so many things there, like Thai and Chinese and pizza and spaghetti. I'd never eat the spaghetti down there. Especially 99-cent spaghetti, if you know what I mean. But they had Jamaican food. Like, oh my God, my mouth was salivating. And sure, I could have had it. I thought about it. But I also know that I've had, and I have indulged a lot already this summer. So the other thing is, we're seeing friends and we're going to a Chinese buffet. Yes, you heard me. Buffet is the word. Oh my God, today. But it's also about being with people that you love, and that experience and that time with others to enjoy yourself, right? The food is important, don't get me wrong, but really it's about the time that you're spending with people and catching up and sharing stories. And I know you can spend your time with friends besides going out for meals, but you know, it's nurturing, it's fun. So my husband actually was really, really sweet, and he knows that since our trip that, you know, I was concerned. I was really concerned. And he said, you know, you can find things, don't worry, because I guess, you know, you spend more money on a buffet. And he said, don't feel pressured, do what you want. There's lots of healthy options. And I thought that was like the cutest thing, because of course I know there's healthy options. I know I can pick from the salad bar and have a bowl of soup, and I'm out walking to get my exercise and drinking my water. And I will have less carbs during the day. I'll have some more protein, some fruit, some veggies. I won't be eating a lot because it's lunch, and I never go to buffets for lunch, usually for dinner, because they're so filling And I don't like to be that full during the day. Although, I guess if I eat it in the day, then I have more time to work it off later. So that's a good thing. But honestly, a lot of restaurants, you can call up, you can find out, you can Google everything that's on a menu now. It's amazing. Not like years ago when you had no idea. So you can find out what they serve and you can ask. Nowadays, you don't have to be shy. You can say you want things without oil, you want fish, you want chicken, you want steamed veggies. So you can ask and you shall receive, okay? You should ask and you shall receive, I'm telling you. So you can prepare, and being prepared is another key factor, so that you're not freaking out, and then you're in control, okay? That's my point. You're in control. You'll know what you're having. You'll feel less stressed. And another thing too is, like, sometimes when I go to an Italian restaurant and I know I'm not going to be eating salads and we're going to be having a pasta and a pizza dish, is what I've had a lot of this summer, and I share it with my daughter, I just eat a smaller portion. Usually the pizza is very thin, so I'll have 2 small pieces and I'll taste the pasta. And sure, it's not as filling as having the whole meal, but then I feel less guilty. And I know that I've tasted it, I've enjoyed, I've shared in the experience, I've been with my family. And then there's other times when I decide that I'm just going to have fish or other higher protein. That's a bit healthier, or a lot healthier. And that's what it's called. It's balance, right? So if they order dessert, I'll have a taste of it. I don't need the whole thing. Nobody needs the whole thing when you have a few tastes. But if you feel that you can't handle it, then don't start. All right? Just like anything else. So that is my spiel. That's my chat. That's my verbal blog to you guys. And I hope it's helpful, because it's all about this. It's all about how we think, our decisions, our choices, our habits, our routines. That will help us, okay? So I know this is what I do. As I've told you, I'm not an expert by no means, but I have experience. And this is my experience talking to you guys. Okay, so listen up. And I hope you love this video. I hope that you enjoy my chats, and you please share with other people, subscribe. Of course, my Weight Watchers group, Weight Watchers Tips and Recipes by Risa. And you tell people to come along. It doesn't matter if they're not on Weight Watchers. I don't care. If they're on a health journey, listen, everybody does what's best for them. So, love you guys. Got to get walking and get in more Fitbit steps. So, have a great day, whatever you're doing, whatever time of year you're watching my video. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye for now.